How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So it's starting to get cold out, at least in this time period, and if you watch this when this video comes out, starting to push into wintertime again. And comes up kind of a topic of gloves. What gloves do I run? Specifically, bug out bag and get home bag, or just everyday tasks or work-related tasks. Especially myself being military, I work with weapon systems every single day. I arm up with them, and I like to be proficient with them. When it gets cold, you need to start wearing gloves, especially when it gets really cold, because, you know, at least in my case, weapon systems are metal, so when you touch a very cold gun, you have the possibility of literally freezing to your weapon system. Anyways, I have a lot of gloves laid out here, and I want to talk about a few of them and how they have worked for me. These specifically are the Pig Alpha Delta and the Pig cold weather gloves. I've used all three. I started using the Alphas when they first came out. I don't even know, probably like 2014, I'm gonna guess. I think they came out 15, 14, somewhere, probably 14-ish, somewhere around in there. And then eventually went to the Deltas. So as you can see, I've worn a lot. I think I have actually I have 4 or 5 pairs of just the Alphas. And the difference between those is the Alphas actually have the Velcro around your wrist. The Deltas do not. But you can see how beat these things are. I've literally wrapped them with duct tape. The fingers are all blown out of them just because these are on their last leg, legitimately. These are a newer pair. I've used these quite a bit. They're not as beat and destroyed. Here's the Deltas. I'll give you two, different sets. Here's a newer set, and here's an older set. And you can see how faded and old these are. I've sewed them back together. The fingers are starting to get blown out. I've sewn them back together. And then these ones are doing pretty good. These ones are newer ones. These are excellent for lighter weight, warm weather environments, and maybe slightly cold. So they also released their cold weather gloves as well. And last year I bought these and I wanted to try them out, see how well they would do. And I did. Considering my climate, where I'm at, what I do, I'm outside a lot and it's extremely cold. We see -50 here. And I can tell you, unfortunately, these gloves are not cut out for that at all. But that's okay, because a lot of you don't experience -50 that often or that much. I have different gloves to suit those needs. But for my use, and my fingers get cold easier than other folks, mainly because I've kind of frost nipped them a couple times by fishing and stuff, fly fishing, other stuff like that. So these are good down to about, I would say, 15 degrees. Past that point, my fingers get cold. Other than that, these are really good gloves, these cold weather Pigs. Mainly because they're easy to get in and out of. They still retain a lot of the dexterity in weapons manipulation or other tasks. I can write in these if I need to, and that's kind of what they're tailored to. They're kind of that bridge the gap between, the Delta gloves, which are extremely thin and nice to protect your hands, but offer no cold weather-based aspect. Even now, I can feel like the chill coming in, and those gloves would not stand a chance at the moment. These ones are doing quite well. So I have used, like I said, I don't know how many pairs, probably at least 10 altogether of Pig gloves. And I continue to buy them for a specific reason, because they work. So I'll roll some footage and some other stuff, some photos of these gloves. Like I said, I like them a lot. They have some pretty good padding. I'll do some close-ups so you can see what's going on, but I run these quite a bit as a backup. Now, of course, I have super hardcore heavy gloves, and I have some other gloves, to do some other things like leather ones if I'm doing winching and stuff like that. These gloves will get tore up way too fast for hard abrasion-based work. So if you guys like this kind of stuff and want to see more real-world actual use and stuff like that, definitely hit like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Throw me a comment. What's your favorite gloves in there? I know mechanics are huge for a lot of people. The mechanics impacts are big. I mean, there's tons of different stuff out there. Let me know what you guys like, and maybe I'll test them out and see if they work better than these. Other than that, I hope y'all have a great day.